Oh, yes. Please insert disc 2. Yep. Yeah, I remember when I first saw that, I thought I broke the game. But fortunately, I did not. All it said was just to do this. Now, I do not have the original copy, of course. Like I said, I already have the one I got off the PSN store. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we're approaching, getting near the end here. This part I'm not really too particularly a fan of, just because sometimes my finger will slip off. It's right there. You'll see. I'll show you in a second, obviously, but let's get rid of this guy here. Yay! Oh, and I got more SOCOM ammo to boot. Thank you, game. Yeah, so let me go ahead and save this, actually, because what I really don't like what's about to come up, because I usually fail at least once. Just because my hand always slips.
In China, they say, it's better to live ugly than to die beautiful. I think it's true. Once you're dead, you'll never have another chance to be happy. I can't understand people who want to die before their time. Please, Nick, promise me that you'll come back alive.
Well, that's kind of why I'm saving the game right now. Because I don't think that's going to happen here in a minute. Nice. Good response there, Snake. It was even better than the last one. But yeah, it's right here. You have to pretty much shoot me across the edge, all the while avoiding that thing. Now, the problem is, I always tend to slip off. Now, you also have to wait for, of course, this thing. Come on. Trying to drop. This should be okay. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, here we go. Now go back the other way. Come on. Alright, you're just asking me to drop this. You're asking me to have my thumb slip off of this thing, aren't you? Wow, really? Are you shitting me right now? Thank you. God damn it. Alright. Yeah, that was one thing I was really appreciative of, having the, what's it called? Having the analog instead of the D-pad, because the D-pad will mess that up from time to time. Okay, let's see here. Is there anything over here of any worth? I'm trying to be careful not to slip, because some of these have, like, open ledges. Like, right over here on the right, you can see here. If I just wanted to randomly fall off, I could. Anyway, let's see here. Go ahead and move up. Alright, so yeah, I know we're definitely getting near the end here. Good job, auto-aim. Alright, cool. So we'll get rid of that. Is there... Actually, I know I have to go there later, so I'm not gonna... Oh no, there actually is something there I want, if memory serves. Ow, damn it! Alright. Also, before anyone says anything, I know I probably should have went back for the camera. I know there is a camera that I forgot to grab. So this will take me here, put back on. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Put back on stealth. Oh, there's the body armor I was looking for earlier in the game. Alright, what's over here? Alright, it's more stinger missiles, chaff grenades. Alright, let me just be careful here. There we go. I'm really paranoid whenever I have to walk towards one of those ledges. Just because, like I said, I have literally just straight up fallen off. Alright, so come on. Gonna blow some steam or no? There you go. Alright, now run. Now run again. And we're out. Okay, so now we're gonna go through the big doors. Yep, through the big doors. Now, were there any... I forgot when it shows up, but I also know that the game randomly will put in fun little beginner's traps in the form of in the form of whatchamacallits, landmines, or claymores, if you will. A lot of them straight like to do Call of Duty style, lay out a claymore and walk away from it, and someone else will just happen to walk into it, so... Trying to avoid that from happening, you know what I'm saying? Alright, circle, square, come on. What? Oh. I was apparently like one tick off.
There he is! Damn.
Well, those guys are fancy. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do the following here from Moss, and body armor, and just start running gunning. Damn it! Come on. I'm not exactly good at the running gun, so I apologize to anyone who's cringing at me right now in my horrible performance. But at the same time, I'm not really using the, oh, come on, get up! I very rarely actually use the, whatchamacallit anyway, the FAMAS. No, this isn't Call of Duty, you gotta be more stealthy in this game. So that's why usually succumb with suppressor is gonna be your best friend. Alright. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, this is it. So we go and put on the stealth, and now I completely forgot where they all are, so I'll be doing the crawling game for a little bit here. I know there's a turret, as you can probably hear it. It's very faint, but you can hear it. But I forgot, where is it exactly, though? It must be right above me. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so when we get past that, though, now I can finally do this and put on my thermals. And you will notice, oh, look at all this crap. Look what's like all strewn about. I don't know if you can see it, but as soon as there we go. Look at this. Claymore. Claymore. Another claymore. I mean, look at that shit. There's another one right here. Look at. Oh man, only if I wanted that ration, but I guess since it's here, I'll take it. Again, I don't really care too much about my my ranking because I have once already beaten the game. Why am I walking backwards? Weird. There we go. Like I was hitting up and I kept going. It kept flipping me around. All right, and that should be it. But yeah, so that's always just a little pain in the ass thing right here, trying to deal with this or trying to remember that they're here. Oh god, what'd I do that for? Holy shit, that was stupid. Judging by the way it was pointing, it should have hit me, but... Well, at least I escaped that one, I guess. Alright, lower I go. Should be coming up here to... Actually, I don't remember what we were supposed to come up with. What's going on here? Birds? What are all these birds? Get away from me! Can't you hit these? Oh, I think it's time for us to have a chat with the team here.
Metal Gear is straight down. Better move it. There's no time. The terrorists are ready to launch.
Negotiations are all finished?
The government can't cave into terrorist demands.
But they're threatening to launch a nuclear weapon.
They've made their final decision.
Why is the White House being so inflexible? Colonel, is there still something you're hiding from me?
Snake, please. Just concentrate on stopping them, okay?
Still, our quote-unquote best friend's still up to no good. I don't like it one bit.
There are a lot of crows around here.
Those aren't crows. Those are northern ravens. The Inuit and other Native Americans worship northern ravens as creator deities. Some say that ravens have the power to predict death. The great poet Marlowe wrote about them. in the 16th century. Thus, like the sad presaging raven that tolls the sick man's passport in her hollow beak, and in the shadow of the silent night doth shake contagion from her sable wings.
That's pretty gloomy, Master.
By the way,
What?
I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI,
Yeah?
and then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Oh my, the seed. The seed has been sowed. The seed of doubt. But yeah, that conversation with Master Miller was going to happen eventually anyway. To help pass the time of, monotonous, well, the monotony of this. Oh, look. Aw. See, if they're on the ledge, you can actually punch them off. Alright, I better do this real quick. Put this on here for the moment. It is getting chilly in here. Oh, need to open the door first. Now run through. Alright, cool.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck-duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious, it's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
That's a grown man with a minigun. If that's not terrifying, I don't know what is. Alright, let's put on these bad boys and run like... Oh god! Run like hell. Quick, I need intel.
Vulcan Raven is half Native Alaskan American and half Inuit. He was raised as a shaman, and they say he has supernatural powers. During the Cold War, he trained in Russia with the BIMPL, the Soviet Special Forces. In 1993, he was demoted by President Yeltsin following his coup d'etat, so he fled the country and became a mercenary. After that, he joined those rent-a-war bastards at Outer Heaven, Inc. He stayed there until he joined us in Foxhound, next to a strong recommendation from Revolver Ocelot.
That cannon he's holding is a 20mm Vulcan gun. You usually see them mounted on fighter planes. You can't take him on in a firefight. He'll make mincemeat of you.
He's not just strong, Snake. He's a graduate emeritus from Alaska University, so he's a quick thinker, too.
In any case, you'd better not try to attack him from the front. Normal weapons are no match for his 20mm Vulcan. Try to attack him from the sides or behind.
He wants me to hit him in the rear.
That place is right in the middle of the permafrost. Just like the name says, it never melts. I've heard over 85% of Alaska is permafrost. It's extremely cold there, Snake. If you don't hurry, your sea rations will freeze. One way to prevent your sea rations from freezing is to hold them close to your body by equipping them.
Which is why I did that before walking in.
It looks like Raven is holding an M61A1 20mm multi-turreted machine gun. They are usually mounted on F-16s. With its 6 rotating turrets, it can fire 4,000 20mm rounds per minute, and it is accurate too. If you come at him from the front, he'll turn you into